I'm Gladys Hodges, and I'm 82 in June. I was born 1927.
Where were you born and where did you grow up?
Well, I was born in Tottenham with my mother and father, but the other side of the house was my grandmother and her family. But my mother died. She had one little girl, and then my father. 6 years later, I was born, but she died of. She had her womb, a thing broke away, where the baby comes from, and I'm getting all tongue-tied.
That's okay.
And the afterbirth all came away, and they called septicemia. And she got poisoned blood through it, you know. But they tried to save her. My father, they told my father if he could give blood, they could save her. But they went to do it, and I was a month old when she died. And she was in the hospital in the North Middlesex, Edmonton, and a bee got in the window, stung her on the nose and caused more poison, and she died instantly.
From the bee sting?
From the bee sting. The blood was already poisoned. So from then on, my grandmother couldn't look after me. So her sisters, which I've heard from later on, they wanted to adopt me and look after me. My father wouldn't let them, and they got me in a home at Clacton-on-Sea, John Groom's orphanage.
What was it like? How old were you? Were very young.
I was a month old.
Okay, so what was it like growing up in a home?
To me, it was absolutely good because I didn't know no different, and we were kept clean. We had a beautiful bed to sleep in, had a roof over my head, and we wore Sunday best. We used to go to church. I'm not a church girl, but we used to go to church, and kept in the school, ordinary school. We all mixed with all the other girls and boys, but it was only for girls. This home, this home, John Groom's orphanage at Clacton, it was in Old Road, Clacton-on-Sea, a mile to the seaside, and we had a holiday home one side, and on this side we had 6 houses for about 20 girls in each house, and the house was named after a flower, and mine was Pansy. And we had to keep it clean. From 8-year-old, we all had to do a job before we went to school. We went to the ordinary school, and we wore uniforms and everything. And I had to make all the beds up Saturday, put the clean sheets on. That was my job, and clean all the brass outside the house. But you won a competition if you kept your house clean.
And what was the prize?
I can't remember now. We only used to get a penny a week.
Wow.
That was their pocket money. But you could get 4 bags of sweets for that. Farther than a bag, you know. Oh, I hate me.